Everybody wants to know what the secret of weight loss is. And while I'm in the middle of my weight loss journey to lose 200 pounds, I don't have all of the answers for sure. I feel like I have discovered a few things that may help you on your journey be more fulfilled and content as you progress and lose the weight that you would like to lose. I'm April Lauren. I'm on a journey to lose 200 pounds, and welcome to my channel, Wake Up Bright, where I share all the things that help me live each day a little brighter. And what I'm about to share with you definitely helps me live each day a little brighter. So in today's video, we are going to look at a couple workouts. The reason we're going to look at my workouts is because those are forms of measure. So before we get to that point, let me share how this video idea came to me and why I'm sharing it with you guys. So the other day I got a comment from someone and they were very discouraged about their current weight of weight loss, and they asked me, how am I so chill essentially with losing weight at this very slow pace in like the face of criticism, extreme criticism, and then I'm still just trucking along at that turtle pace in this hair race. And I thought about it for a while, and then I decided I should make a video about it. I think one of the things that has settled me is, well, I have all of this experience going fast and not working. That's one. Two, there's a piece that I've had that I've developed over the course of going slow and over the course of actually eating all food groups and watching my, like, it's been slow, but I have learned that even though it is not at the rate I would like, when I monitor calories in versus calories out, I lose weight. And I don't necessarily feel the best when I include extreme, like heavy, starchy breads or things like that in my diet. I feel better without it. So I've learned so much. Honestly believe that the real key to my success of sustaining my weight loss journey, the way that I'm consistent, is that I am focusing on so many things other than just the weight on the scale. So I know if the scale goes up and down throughout the week, or if the scale only goes down half a pound when it comes to my weigh-in day, and I do have a weigh-in ritual. So when I weigh in, I do it first thing in the morning, the night before I stop drinking water at like 8 p.m. I'm pretty extreme about it. This stuff probably doesn't matter that much, but I just like to keep things consistent. I try to go to bed at the same time the night before. I get a solid night's sleep the night before. When I wake up, I go number 1 and number 2. And then I weigh. So I don't eat anything, I don't drink anything, which is contrary to what I typically do, which is wake up and get some water. So that's my little weigh-in ritual. But that is only one of the ways I am measuring my success. I am measuring my success by taking progress pictures, which I share with you guys once a month, and I will be sharing on Wednesday. I take measurements. I measure head to toe, and I'll share those with you on this Wednesday. But having the inches lost, having the photo proof, being able to see it, because I honestly, when I look in the mirror most days, I don't see any change. I'm like, you're fat, it hurts to do some things, you still struggle to do some things that I wish you didn't, and you're basically a failure because you're still fat. And that's not true. And having all of these forms of measure are just so helpful. Timing, so I don't just exercise, but timing my mile walks. Doing that is a measure and a data point of improvement. It's something that I can go back to and track, and I can be like, okay, last month you were here and now you're here. That's good. And so what I've done for this month and for going forward is I've always done Kettlehell. I've never included it as a monthly form of measure, just the 1 mile walks. But I am including Kettlehell now for time, And then, I say for time, we do it for time, but I may make a goal like to increase the weight that I do, or I might make a goal with all of these once I get to a certain point, once I reach a certain time for my mile for Kettlehell, and for the other thing I'm going to be measuring for cycling. What I may do is start like, okay, I want to do it in that same amount of time, but I want my heart rate to stay here, and have that be my goal. So just different points of measure. That being said, let's dive into the workout portions of this video. I'm gonna keep it brief, so you're not gonna be watching several minutes of these exercises, maybe combined, but I will be doing a voiceover explaining what I'm showing to you guys. And let's go ahead and get into those workouts. So going forward, there's going to be 3 physical activities I'm going to do to sort of monitor my progress. And this is part of my pursuit to be relentless towards my goals. I feel working my body and pushing my body to physical limits and growth is important. And I feel like as I lose weight, I'm going to get faster at everything. So it just makes sense. I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to get smaller. I'm going to be able to carry myself faster. So what I'm doing right now is biking 10 miles as fast as I can. So I did this it was the very end of December. So it was in a video at the first of the month, and it was just under 40 minutes. So that's the time to beat. And I will share that towards the end of this video very briefly, because we're going to talk about that at the weigh-in Wednesday video this coming Wednesday. So I just biked and biked and biked. And the reason that having these different forms of measure are maybe I won't always be able to walk a mile or to do Kettlehell or to bike, but if you're doing 3 different, then typically you'll be able to consistently do at least one. And it's kind of the same thing. Maybe you don't hit all of your goals for each one, but you'll hit goals for some of them, and that joy of hitting some of your goals, that should propel you forward. At least that's how it is for me. I guess I should you. So it propels me forward, having these points of success, as does losing inches. What I think is the best though, and I think I've shared this with you already, is the photographs. The video, being able to see my body then and my body now, that helps the most. So this morning, Yenna and I did Kettlehell. We were doing Kettlehell extraordinarily regularly until October, and then we did our last Kettlehell in October earlier this month. Earlier this month, we had both lost quite a bit of progress, and so we are fighting to get back to where we were, and for different reasons, each of us. And yeah, so that is what we're doing here, and we, spoiler alert, did get quite a bit better times this time than we did earlier this month. We each improved by like 2-3 minutes. So we're very, very excited. Again, I will be sharing my results in my weigh-in Wednesday video, but I just wanted to share a little bit more about working out and being relentless towards your goals. And that is, if it becomes something that you're judging yourself and it's unhealthy in a negative way, like judging yourself in a negative way and it's unhealthy, then by all means, don't do this. This is just something that helps me, and find other ways to measure your progress. I'm so proud of us. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of Yenna for pushing through. It was miserable today when we did. I am so proud of my progress. I'm proud that I'm able to do these things. I am excited about how my body is going to continue to shed the pounds, and the activities that I love, that I'm passionate about, are just going to continue to become easier, and there's going to be more of them available to me. That is a driving focus. So with these non-scale forms of measure, non-scale victories, if you will, the reason that they help me on my journey so much is because it's helping me live the life that I want to live right now. It's providing ways for me to chart my progress and see that things are moving, that I am, if I just keep pressing forward, I'm going to get where I'm going. And I love that this slow, sustainable way, even though February, Fit-You-ary is gonna be a little intense for me, but this slow, sustainable way that I am losing weight, it's not accompanied by any great anxiety that I'm going to fail in the process, or that once I hit my goal weight, that I'm gonna always live worrying about gaining this weight back. I love you guys. I do want to talk about Fit-You-ary really quick. So my website may or may not be live when this video goes live. I thought with 100% assurity it would be live, but apparently there's some ambiguousness on when you set it live and when it goes live. So when it still wasn't live about an hour ago, I Googled it, and there's a possibility it won't be live until Sunday. So if it's not available on the website, I'm gonna link it straight below. So either way, there is a link in the description for you to click in order to get the first printable. So I'm just happy. I'm so excited to be celebrating Fit-You-ary with you guys, to be making it a thing. Hopefully it doesn't end up like Fetch, you know? I would like to encourage you guys to find, you can use mine, but if you don't want to, and I imagine mine are not for most people, I would find points of measure, things that you can't do that you want to be able to do. It could be as simple as you feel that you can't take the stairs at work. I mean, and I know this is nothing new, this is not something outrageous. You get nervous when you, I don't know, start making note of things that you struggle to do, and then as you go forward, notice and take note that you are improving those. So maybe something that you struggle to do is sit in a booth without worrying about fitting in it. Well, eventually you're just gonna sit in the booth and it's gonna hit you, man, I'm no longer worried about fitting in this booth. That's a win. Like, that's a measurement of your progress. So there's so many things. I do highly recommend everyone time a mile. And let's say you can't walk a mile, just walk however far you can. And then if you walk further the next time, then that's a win. You're improving. So, but finding alternate points of measure, take progress photos. That's probably the most important thing. Find physical points of measure. Take your measurements, and don't rely on the scale. The scale is not everything. It is important, but it is not everything. And you're worth it. You're worth living a healthy and bright life, and the struggle it is to do that. You are worth every single fight in order to live brighter and healthier. I love you guys. I love you so much. You're beautiful. I hope you know that. And I will see you on Monday. I love you guys.